we are back. Thank you, sir. My first guest is one of the biggest movie stars in the world. He's appeared in numerous films, including Ocean's 11, Fight Club, and Seven. Beginning next Friday, you can see him in Troy. Please welcome Brad Pitt. Nice.
I can't help but notice that most of the other talk show hosts get a much bigger studio.
Exactly. I like a small, confined space here. That was a nice, but you know what? In a smaller space, you really hear that insane reaction, which I thought was nice. And you know...
And we're going for intimacy, aren't we?
Yeah.
Aren't we?
So few of us. Hey. I don't know how to feel about that.
I'll show you
Wait,
later.
now I do. Yeah, I'll leave it alone, but thank you. You know, of course, we all saw the Friends finale tonight. Wasn't that something?
Moving.
Yeah.
I love that Joey.
You love that Joey.
I love that Joey.
Yeah, yeah. Where did you watch it? I'm just curious.
Backstage.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
You were there?
Very good. Yeah, I was there, too. We were drinking. Those were some good times.
Whipping it up.
Yeah.
When Rachel did that...
That crazy thing.
To Ross,
yeah, exactly. Wow. Now,
I was inspired.
You were inspired. Let me ask you something. Of course, you and your wife, Jennifer, are just so scrutinized by people. Everyone wants the inside scoop.
I'm going to give it to you here.
I want to hear the inside scoop, and you're going to hear it for the first time ever. Is it true that Jennifer sleepwalks? Is that true? That's true.
True story. Yes, she often... She gets a lot done when she's asleep. She'll like, I think you've heard the story. I caught her outside one night. The alarm was going off, and I found her outside. Literally, she had to negotiate us through like 3 or 4 rooms. Right. And I find her standing outside. We were living on a cliff that time. It was not good. Right. Other times I'll hear drawers opening and closing in the other room, and I figure I'll just go back to sleep. She'll be back. She'll get some stuff done.
That could be a burglar, by the way. That could be someone robbing you.
No, that's my wife.
Now, does she also speak, too?
She speaks a lot. Yeah, we've had some of our best conversations. Really moving. I think the latest one, she went on some 5-minute dissertation on the need for Tuesdays with Maury in our contemporary society or something like this.
Wow.
No, she gets in there. I learned a lot.
Wow, wow. She's teaching you things, yeah.
She is. But my favorite one was a few years back, and I'm laying there, and it's deathly silent. I can't sleep. She's sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden I hear, "Bring on the young men in uniform."
I don't want to know what that is. Sadly, I say that too, and it's a different connotation. I want to talk to you. I've loved your performances in a lot of movies, Fight Club, Seven, River Runs Through It, but you played a character that I thought was hilarious in True Romance, a stoner character.
Thank you.
And that character really popped.
Yes.
With people, and I thought, did you know someone like that? Where did you base that on that character?
Method, baby.
The method.
A lot of research.
A lot of research into the...
A lot of in-depth research and character study, and I think it adds that extra 5% that we need.
Right, right. You can even add after that kind of research, you know. 7%. Let's talk about Troy. I saw this movie just yesterday, and I loved it, and I was curious. I've heard you talk about this, but there's actually real history in this film. You had to learn some Greek history for this movie, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I did a lot of research.
Sort of to prepare. Talk about preparing.
Now, wait, you were in the screening with, like, Diane Sawyer and other
Mike Nichols,
notables,
Diane
right?
Sawyer. Yeah, it was like the 4 of us.
Did you guys get into little, like... Do you like throw things? Do you like munch popcorn?
Yeah, that's just what I'm going to do is bounce an ashtray off Diane Sawyer.
You got the shot.
Well, she started to talk behind me to Mike Nichols, and I was like, shut up! Shut up! That went really well.
Good, good.
People love it when you scream at Diane Sawyer.
Good.
But what did you learn about Greek history preparing for this role?
You
liar! You learned absolutely nothing.
I read the book. I swear I read the book. They were a fierce bunch. They were a fierce bunch.
Right.
They like to fight a lot.
Right.
They like to war.
Is it true that the Greek warriors fought a lot of times fought naked.
This is true, Conan. This is true.
Because that is not depicted in this film.
It is not.
And a lot of people are going to be angry about that.
Because otherwise it would be called Caligula.
Yeah.
But yes, no, I didn't understand why they would go to great lengths to cover the torso with bronze. They cover the head, they cover the shins. Yet they left the vitals open. And the whole idea was to protect from a kill shot.
Right.
What I understood, but yet the tackle was free. So if we went for realism,
that would be
it'd be a bit frightening.
Yeah. It's available though on Cinemax. You can see it there. What is it? I mean, so there'd be no armor there because that's where I would want all the armor.
I would think so.
I want a lot of it.
Unless it meant to scare your opponent.
Thank you. Thanks for that assumption. You're wrong, but thank you.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh. Well, I guess this interview's over. You worked very hard physically to prepare for this role.
Yes, I did. True story.
Tell us about that. I mean, how hard did you work to get physically ready for this movie?
It was grueling. It was grueling. I started out like 6 or 7 months beforehand with the sword training, the fight work, and hours in the gym, which is not fun.
Did you do more, physical training for this movie than any other movie?
That is true, also, Conan.
See, that's the way they should promote the film. Like, finally, a film where Brad Pitt gets in shape. You know. He's been, everything you've seen before is a slob compared to this guy. No? I think these are good ideas. Then again, I drive a Taurus. It must have been cool to work with Peter O'Toole. You have an amazing scene with Peter O'Toole.
I was looking forward to that scene. It's one of the great scenes in literature, and you got with one of the classic actors. And I can't. It's actress, but when he's better, I'm better. When I'm better, he's better.
That's
it's all
great.
about feeding off each other.
What a great thing,
it's
though.
really a high. It's what we live for. Those moments. Yeah.
We have a clip here from the movie, and this is a pretty amazing fight scene, I believe, with you and Hector. Is that right?
Eric Bana, played by Eric Bana.
Anything else we need to know?
I think that covers it.
Wow. No one's ever done it. People always go into a 40-minute, and then this guy, and then that guy, and then they go and they find the robot, but this is nice. Take a look.
You won't have eyes tonight. You won't have ears or a tongue. You will wander the underworld blind, deaf, and dumb, and all the dead will know. This is Hector, the fool who thought he killed Achilles.
Doesn't even touch the surface of the fighting that's going on in this movie. I gotta hand it to you too. You also, I mean, we all know you can pull off that costume. Very few guys could pull off the Greek costumes that you're wearing in here. I compliment you.
You mean men in skirts?
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
I don't think so. I think you got it.
Not me. I don't got it.
I brought you one.
You brought me one.
I brought you one. I brought you one. Bring on the armor.
I don't.
Right? Give it a shot.
All right.
Period Belko. Period Belko. Conan the vegetarian.
Well, this is something absolutely nobody wanted to see tonight. Very nice. All right, we're going to take a break, and I'm going to return the favor. I want to thank you for being here. I want to tell you that Troy opens next Friday, and Brad, I'm giving it to you, the keys to my sweet ride. He's a good man. Brad Pitt, Janet Jackson coming up to take a break.